Hello everybody, my name is Daniel, and well, today was not really tiring, but more like I got up late. I got up at like 1:30 today, and when I was just looking at my computer and just looking at stuff, and I saw that Jacksepticeye made a lot more videos, and Markiplier did. Well, I haven't watched the videos yet because I had to go take a shower. I had to fold laundry and put them away. And my dad came home at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And we went Osan, which is like about 25 to 40 minutes away from here. It depends on the traffic, because if it's huge traffic, oh my goodness, it's like hour and a half, because um like like I said in later videos, or well, long ago videos, that Korea, if you can drive in Korea, you can drive anywhere, in which I agree, because today when my dad was driving, we were heading close to Ulsan, and I could just pulled right in front of my dad, but yet, oh my goodness, he was so slow. He was like we were right here, and he was right here. We wanted to pass him, but yeah, people a lot. There was like traffic today, because during the weekdays sometimes there's traffic, but during the weekends it's huge traffic. But we were right here, and the person was right here. So when we were doing that, he kept on literally just like going so slow, but we just wanted to go like that. I'm like, oh my goodness, come on, please just keep going. I'm like, my dad beeped at him twice. I think it was him, I'm not sure, but he beeped at the driver twice, and oh my goodness, when we got past him, my dad just went straight forward, like he went fast, but then we hit a red light and was like, was it worth it? But yet, yes, because we didn't want to deal with the slow guy again. We went on post. I had Captain D's again, because that's one of my favorite. Because when I first got to Ulsan, I liked Pizza Hut, but then my mom started getting Captain D's, and oh well, I liked it. But I'll probably show you guys an actual video of my home, basically my apartment, which is not. It's not really bad, because for I don't know how much this place costs, but this place is pretty big, pretty big. We have a storage room that's across from my room, which is out the store, and then when you go straight, there's a storage room right there. When we first started moving in, I could have chose this one or that one. I chose this one because that one does not even give you a view. That one gives you the whole other buildings. Like, we have, I think, about 10 more buildings away around us, but I chose this room because when you look out the window, you actually see stuff. Like, yeah, it might not be the best view of like um trees or anything, but it's still buildings and you can actually see stuff. But I will show you guys that during another video, like the scenery in all my house, because it's pretty cool. And just to tell you, well, a lot of my stuff here is not very good, because I'm playing Star Wars tomorrow, the Star Wars Battlefront tomorrow, because I've been leaving off from that, but yet if it's a Tuesday, is it true that the fact that they turned off the little update about Xbox going over 5 minutes because of something? But if I am right about that, then I will have to get a game capture so I can do that. I'll probably put foam padding on it, like acoustic foam padding, so the sound would be different. Which I'm planning on getting that later, but when I move on. But well, after that, actually that's basically it. But I also bought some more Pringles, which Pringles cheddar cheese. And just tell you, I love Pringles cheddar cheese or Pringles original, because I'm not really a fan of other kinds. It's not really my favorite. And also, I don't. If you guys had this in America, sorry, or anybody, but I got this kind of M&Ms. It's called sharing size. For a package, it's $1.56. I'm not sure, but it's pretty cheap. Which people think that's cheap for you. For me, anything like below $2 sometimes is cheap. Like when it comes to like this one, this one costs $1.66, which is not so bad. For this much, this is enough for a person to have a meal. My dad got a little keychain yesterday. And it was kind of cool, but then my dad will be going, not really be going, but he's going to Daegu to see my mom and her family. Well, for technically speaking, because they're going to get a car on next Tuesday, so I was like, okay, I had to do everything. They had to go to Busan, which is I think south of here. I'm not sure because I it's been a long time since I went to Busan, because last time I went to Busan was, well, actually the first time I came to Korea was Busan, because it was cool, but that was when me and my sister had like the rough time, because our apartment was on top of a steep hill, literally, that whenever we got dropped off, it wasn't at the top, it was at the bottom. I was like, oh my goodness, we literally had to walk all the way up there. A lot of times people think, well, can you get another one? Well, we didn't have the money for that, so in particular we had to deal with it. I dealt with it for that long. I think we stayed there for like 3 to 4 years, and then we moved around a lot of times. We went to New York. My two favorite places are Daegu and New York, because New York I met a lot of good friends and I got used to it, because people think, well, did you ever want to have a girlfriend? I was thinking of it, but then I was so shy about talking to even one girl that I really liked, but she never really liked me, because I don't know, possibility she might not be into me. And one girl from Daegu, she didn't like me because, like, I don't really talk that much, but I actually we use Facebook, but that's all of it. But the thing is, I haven't even kept up with any of my Facebook friends. Not one. People ask me why, because I don't have time for it. I don't really like using Facebook that much. But besides all the fact that I'm moving and everything, I also was in Jersey for 4 years. My sister was in it, but yeah, she didn't like it. When I joined it, it was like, okay, do all the uniform national. I did all right. I actually like Jersey, but I'm out of Jersey now. I'm happy about that sometimes, because I got stronger from it, but I knew a lot. I didn't know that much stuff about the actual military, but yeah, when I did that, it was awesome, because then I was able to not really use a rifle, but I was on a drill team and I always had to spin a rifle. It was awesome because I got used to that. But when I was about the when it was May of last year, I had to leave early because I was going to Pyeongtaek again, which is here. Next thing you know, I had to take all my exams early, like a month early, literally a month early, and they were like, I hate this fact, but I had to take my tests before I even reviewed. I did not know anything, because I didn't know a few things because of my learning experience throughout the year, but yet the review that the teacher said that I couldn't really do it. When I got the okay to actually take the exams, it was on the last day before. It was the day before I took an exam. I was like, what the heck? And that was I think 2 days before our whole house was like totally like empty. We had a house in Fort Bragg, and then we had to go into an actual hotel or lodge to actually stay there. When we were there, then my teacher was like, "Why didn't you want to review?" I'm like, I did not even know if they okayed it. I was like, I didn't even know if they were like, oh yeah, you now can take these. I'm like, you guys didn't tell me that. You guys never told me until now. I was like, I was, I was, I was not mad because I passed them all, but I was so mad at the fact that they told me at the last second. It was the day. It was literally the day right before two of my exams. I was so mad. I was so mad at that. Like I wanted to review because I don't know any of the subjects that much. I did, but yet that's because of education throughout the year. But yet not the review. Next thing you know, I had stuff to actually use for actual study. Next thing you know, I passed. I'm like, yes. And when I got the okay, it was I think it was during June 10th of last year, June 10th, and it was I think it was about a few days before Jurassic World came out that I got my diploma and everything. And next thing you know, on June 12th, Jurassic World came out. Awesome! I really wanted to watch it because I'm not a fan of Jurassic Park, but I love the fact that I love the Tyrannosaurus Rex in that. It's awesome. The movies are awesome. My favorite one is right now Jurassic World as in Jurassic Park franchise because it's one of my favorite movies. Because when I first saw it on my birthday, June 14th, I was so impressed by how they did it. People think, well, a raptor is not supposed to look like that. Like, dude, they put their heart into it. You gotta remember that. Yes, I know a lot of people won't like it because of the actual details, but you gotta remember they put a lot of work into it. It's a good movie, and you guys should watch it. And next, you know, Star Wars came out last year, in December. I was like, and here's the thing: when I saw it, I'm like, okay, but then next, you know, I saw the beginning, which the thing comes out. I'm like, this brings my childhood back, because when I heard the song, I was like, oh, this brings back so much memories. I literally said that brings so much memories. I was like, when I was young, I really loved the Star Wars franchise. I loved them because I love the fact that they used lightsaber a lot of times, and the fact that I didn't know. Here's the thing. Please don't hate me for this, but I actually I never knew they had another 3 episodes. After the first, second, and third, I never knew they had 4, 5, and 6. I never knew that. I was like, huh? Next thing you know, I was like looking up. Next thing you know, I was like, oh, they actually do have 3 more episodes. I was like, oh crap! I was like, then people said the most cinematic, most cinematic scene in history was the Darth Vader saying he is the father of Luke Skywalker. I was like, how is that? Then I noticed that it was before. I was like, oh. I understand that because you didn't know about that. I'm like, oh my goodness. But after Star Wars Force Awakens and it's almost on iTunes, but I had to wait maybe another month or 2 months, which I'm buying it because I love that movie. I love Star Wars Force Awakens. It's awesome. But besides that, today I basically on the computer and just doing my regular thing. And probably have some Pringles after this because I'm not hungry, but yet I usually have a snack watching videos. But I just want to say, guys, probably tomorrow, like talk about my opinions on like the world and other stuff. I don't know about tomorrow. I just said it because I have no idea about what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video and have a great and wonderful day, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.